is up, everybody?
Hey!
Welcome back to yet another episode of We Them Dudes. We've been apart for a while, but we had to get it together because obviously, if you can't tell, well, I like your shirt,
Done.
I got him that.
Yes.
And
it's still clean because I haven't worn it.
Because he hasn't worn it. He's been saving it for
Christmas.
today. So we got. I think it said it was supposed to officially drop tomorrow, but like a lot of theaters had early access and they were actually giving out special events for it. And we're speaking, of course, of the Batman.
I'm vengeance.
What's black and blue and dead all over?
Hey, I forgot my black eyelashes. My black
Your black eyeliner?
eyeliner, yeah.
The guy. Okay. So
Anyways, here we are. Whoa.
I just want to point out, I saw a lot of people who went to go see this movie. I feel that just because they're Twilight fans, just because Robert Pattinson came out is the new Batman.
He was more lighter than when he was Edward.
Yeah, he was more lighter than he was light. He was very
Turn him.
This was the skinniest Batman that I've ever seen. I will point out. But this is year 2, chapter 2. So
this is a year 2 for him in Gotham coming out new, which we were always referencing, and then I believe they're referencing year 1.
Yeah.
You can watch the animated movie. Forget what year, but not year.
Yeah, that year.
But it was basically that story with this narration, with him already talking to Gordon, making the friends, and every other cop was not really sure about him.
Yeah, but he already had that fear established into the criminals. As soon as they saw the signal in the sky, they would not know if he was in the shadows or not.
I love that
so
part.
that is already established, but the fact that the cops still don't trust him.
Yeah.
And they don't even let him onto the crime scene. Later on, like with Christopher Nolan's Batman, he just walks onto the crime scene and just like kind of takes over.
He's like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah, exactly. So this is still a rough patch. He's still kind of fighting he still doesn't know who he is. He just goes by, they call him a lot. They call him Vengeance a lot through the whole thing.
Yeah, it's definitely. And then like going back to the shadows, I love that where they showing those sequences of the different crimes. He's like, the city's big, and I can't be everywhere, and like, it was sort of like the boogeyman out there, and it was just man, and it brought back for me the sign, the symbol, and was like the key elements in the car. I want to talk about the car later on, but dude,
I do want to say too, I want a big shout out to Robert Pattinson for pulling off another badass role and not doing the voice that has been affecting all Batman since Christian Bale's Batman.
What are you doing?
That shit where it sounds like it hurts when it's coming out. It was just him talking.
Right.
He just relied on his disguise. Like, he didn't need the extra shit.
And he relied on the appearance itself, because there was a lot of moments just him staring and looking and just analyzing and breaking down people, not even saying a damn word.
It was all psychological.
It was all what he said and all about the fucking suit, bro.
Yeah, dude. His suit was dope. You know what? Like, but besides, I'm not gonna skip on ahead to what, but we really didn't get too much gadgets. Actually, we got the grappling hook.
Oh, man, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, we got the grappling hook. We got a flying squirrel type of suit.
Right, the flying squirrel type of suit. Which I believe in this one, it was more raw. It was more like, even when Christian Nolan's Batman, you had all these, it was more like a person can actually do this. They went, to me, like I felt like they went a step backwards, but it like you got to take 2 steps back to go forward. And this one, this one did it for me because you had the gadgets, so to speak, and you had little technology. He still hasn't shared it yet, which Batman will never share to Gotham and to the cops. But man, it was raw. It was native, man. It was just Batman beginning to me, bro.
I feel like it was
the car.
When they introduced us to his gadgets, it was definitely the prototypes.
Right.
Versus like the Christopher Nolans where they got, he's like, oh, this is just a prototype. I feel like it wasn't. That was just like, it was in its final
I felt
form.
like Fox was out there doing the shit.
The shit, yeah. Like he already like perfected it.
The squirrel one, like he still wasn't, and he wasn't. My man walked through doors. Like, if you know Batman, he come through the ceiling, bro. He come from the shadows. So when he was up before he hit the square suits, I love when he said, like, I love that part. It was, every moment action packed was
It was dope.
It was dope, man. It
Oh,
was,
dude,
it was
and
mostly
then-
story, and you get the action pass in there. But when he jumps off the dim, he's
he-
like, "Oh
he
shit!"
jumps
Like I'm
off
not
like
used to
that
this
shit,
height,
dude.
but
yeah, dude. That was perfect. Like just seeing not having to see the big old bat thing yet because he's still perfecting his thing.
Exactly.
But dude, big shout out too. That's why I was trying to get your attention into the theater because we just came from the theater. When he took his contact lens out.
Yeah.
Detective mode. If you played
Bro.
Arkham games, when he had his shit, dude, it was insane. I was like, bro, that's detective mode.
I was like, man, I was pushing R2 or something. I was like, dude, that's detective mode, bro.
That's detective mode right there, dude.
That and fuck, golly, damn it, I can't think. Keep going.
I just thought that was dope, and then his car. It was pretty cool. I like this car. It was something that he built from the ground up.
That's what I'm saying. Going back,
to
like just natural shit where we can get his head. He built this on this wonderful toys in a cave.
In a cave. There you go.
With Alfred.
With Alfred.
But no, he was. Yeah, I love the car, man. I love the car, and you got that scene like which they explored it in the commercials. And that's why like I would love if people like. Can appreciate the fans instead of promote the movie. It's a Batman movie.
It's a Batman movie.
You can slap Batman on a fucking anything, it will sell.
Yeah.
But like I wanted the mystery of how they hardly showed his face from the beginning. You didn't see Bruce Wayne or Batman until like somewhat like maybe 20 minutes in the movie. You didn't see the villain until later on until he reveals himself because we all know it's Riddler. The Penguin is still like just a kind of a second-hand man because the Penguin does come out.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell did a hell of a...
He did a damn good job.
Colin Farrell, whatever Farrell, he did a hell of a job.
He did a damn good job. He looked like Tony Soprano.
Hey, sweetheart!
He looked just like him. And then...
man.
But yeah, like him coming out of the shadows, like him just... He still relied heavily on fear. Like him walking out, you could tell when he fought... with crowds, he still was. Like you said, raw. He was still raw. He was still getting hit. He was still taking nasty blows and not able to handle a crowd like, Christopher Nolan's Batman would. How he would just jump into the crowd and just handle them like it's nothing. He was still taking shots, still taking hits.
The scenes were superb. Catwoman kicked ass.
Yeah.
But if I could put like two movies together, it will be Seven and the Watchmen. Not the show, the movie. Go look that up. That's a badass movie. Mm-hmm. And I will put those two together because it just had that gritty look, that detective look. It was actually a detective solve. You wanted to figure it out, and it kept you engaged. I was just like, what's next? What's happening next? We were trying to solve the riddles.
Yeah.
As they came along.
Going, dude, yeah.
Because we were looking for the little riddle signs.
Yeah. I do love that. Like I love that this guy, what his name is, Matt, the director. He wrote it and directed it. Matt Reeves. He probably related to Keanu Reeves. Don't know. But he went after three villains that nobody they don't really get too much attention. He went with the Riddler, Penguin, and of course like one of his, and I liked it that they intertwined like the history because he was his first big villain before he got to these weird guys who had syndicates, Falcone, like that. Was the mob people. The mob people, so that they intertwined their history, saying that at the lowest point when Thomas was running for mayor. So I kind of got a little bit of Joker with Joaquin Phoenix because before that movie I never heard of Thomas Wayne running for that
because we always know he was a doctor, a philanthropist,
and he had this whole empire, but he wasn't.
And his idea was to try to change Gotham and help it out what it was.
And then him trying to bury secrets that they had because I didn't know Martha Wayne's original name. That could be wrong, because I don't read the comic books. Her last name was Arkham, so two of the biggest families coming together, and she had some stuff in her past that they were trying to hide. Yeah. And that's what made Thomas go reach out to Falcone. But once Falcone took the reporter's life, he threatened to go to the police, and then later that night, that's how the Waynes ended up getting killed. Did Falcone do it? It kind of looks like it.
It could have been the other guy. Could have been this guy. Could have been.
It could have been like
Jack Napier. Who knows?
It could have been anybody. Nobody still knows. And that's what. Shout out to this Pennywise Gollum or what. I don't know his real name. He's he's Shaw in the Marvel universe, but the Alfred. Yeah. That
guy. Yeah. Shaw.
He did a badass job. I want to know why he's with a limp and he was cut up when we first.
Yeah, we first saw him and cut up, and of course, well, he says when we didn't get too deep into Batman. This is a different era, but I think this is a different story. This is different, whatever. Fucking multiverse, whatever.
That seems a big thing. A lot of trailers showed multiverse movies
because
coming out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because we know about Pennywise, Alfred Pennywise.
Pennywise.
That he was like a British government agent, so he had training. So in this one, he says it like, I trained you here and there. So that's what I thought. I think that maybe out of one of his rants, because he still he has only one person to talk to actually blame and to argue with, and that's Alfred. Yeah. Alfred has to take all that shit. He's not meant for a father, being a father, but he has to play that role, and he did the best he could. And what does a soldier does? He trains. He's going to train him to be a soldier, and then.
So I like that they kind of kept it in the family versus like what Christopher Nolan did. Like he went out and trained with the
League of Shadows.
The League of Shadows. It was just a different storytelling. Yeah, I liked all that, like the different changes and all that.
Exactly, I like that too. And then going back to the Thomas Wayne and them, how he was still fighting like, my dad's a good guy, and that's how we knew. Like from the Joker movie, we got a freaking. A taste of Thomas Wayne being an ass. Like, why is he a dick? And then now we get this part. Oh yeah, and I wanted to mention too that we always mention Year One, that animated show, but we also the famous no title Batman the Animated Series. Yeah. There was an episode where the two head mob guys, Falcone and Maroni, they were buddies, and one saved the other, and then like it was. I remember it was similar to what happened when the Thomas Wayne had to save Falcone, and he's like, "I'm in your debt," and he's like, "Do you not have nothing?" Like I've seen this already, and it was just to see it in real live action. The actor who played Falcone, he was damn good, pretty good.
He did. Yeah, damn, he's looking old though too.
He's looking old.
It's from the guy from Transformers, the original 3 Transformers.
He's played in every fucking movie. He played in every movie.
He played in a lot. He was dope, dude. I love this movie's very dark. First off, it felt darker in the theater.
It's a story, bro.
Yeah, it's a story.
It's an action movie,
They drag it out really long. It's like, what, a 2-3 hour movie almost? And it felt really long, but it was great storytelling, and it kept you engaged the entire time. And I love how dark they got with Riddler, that he was just one of the orphans that was in this orphanage that Thomas Wayne was trying to turn around, and that's what people thought, like, how to describe it? Like he was raising this money for it, and then when he died, all these people went after it, and that's how Falcone assumed power. He put all these people in high positions and took over the city. He's been the mayor for like 20 years.
That's what they said, and I believe that was the spark of it, for them abandoning it. Nobody picked it up. Yeah. And then Alfred tells Bruce Wayne, "Dude, you're a kid. Yeah. You couldn't do nothing."
Yeah.
And then,
he was just tired of like we are too. Like if you blaming yourself, you gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go. You gotta keep moving on. But this way Bruce did. He went on. And when it was funny how he was like, "Oh, is this a new friend?" Talking about Catwoman, which they're kind of little not a triangle. It was an actual little. She don't know who the hell
she was a lesbian in this one. I want to point that out.
Well,
they touched that in. They
she confirmed it. She confirmed it that this Catwoman's bisexual. Bisexual. Which, if you buy me something,
I'll do anything.
I'll get sexual.
Oh my god.
But I love their little thing. Yeah. It was like, "Hey, help me, I'll help you." She was like, "No, I helped you. You come back and help me kill this person," which we know Batman doesn't kill. Yeah. Ben Affleck kill a lot of motherfuckers.
Ben Affleck's Batman killed a lot of people. I just want to point that out. He killed a lot.
She did good.
There's a lot of people there.
Zoe, they should know. Zoe.
I don't know his name. And
she was kicking ass.
Their whole fucking there's a gnat. I'm sorry if y'all saw me swipe something. And of course I don't really care. Like I know Catwoman and Batman have a love affair. It's like an unspoken love that they have for each other.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that he would always go to. Zoe Kravitz, is that her name? Is that Lenny Kravitz's daughter? Yeah, it is Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Yeah, Kravitz.
We got somebody off screen telling us, right?
Yeah.
So
she just said that her and Jason Momoa went to the opening.
So they went to the opening together, which was really.
Which was like, dude, I drank with Batman.
But But I like, again, touching with Riddler. But I like because even in the games, Riddler has this plan that you see, but he's a lot like Joker too, where he has an underlining plan. So yeah, he was gonna he's throwing all these things so he could kill Falcone because of Falcone. The renewal or saving the orphanage didn't happen because of him, so that's why he took him out. But then he's like, no, that's not good enough. So which I like too, because it's Gotham's Manhattan. It's surrounded by sea. He blows the seawall, and he's literally gonna wash the streets of Gotham.
Yeah, no shit.
Not even that though. But then he had a whole following, with social media going on that, it just shows you how powerful the internet is. He had this whole following, go after him. Literally dress up as him too.
Psychos.
To go and assassinate all the people that were hiding from the flood.
The new mayor.
The new mayor
exactly.
And
I love, and one thing about Riddler that we know, that, you can call him as somewhat as our guy Jay.
Yeah.
But for him,
they were both brilliant in their own ways.
But they're in their own ways. But for him, he has to be recognized.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I did this wonderful thing. You're never gonna catch me. I'm so smart. But here I am.
Yeah, here I am.
Get whacked, motherfucker. But solve what I'm trying to do. Solve my main fucking riddle, which Jay will be like, it was a Tuesday.
And dude, I was waiting. Yeah, he's like, he didn't care.
It was a Tuesday.
He didn't care. He just he'll let you know he did it, but it's in itself. You're gonna know he did it. He didn't really care.
Toxic. They're probably saying, why do they keep talking about Jay?
Jay. Hold up. Before I get to that, I like how this one established that the politicians were the real criminals.
Oh yeah, just like in real life.
Just like in real life, that's going on.
Don't cancel culture us,
Biden. I said it. It fucking went quiet. But gas prices are getting to $5.
Dude.
I gotta go to work, bro. And all you non-working motherfuckers, y'all can stay home. Y'all got nowhere to go. Save the gas for us. But that's here or there.
And prayers out there. Prayers to the Ukrainians out there.
I'm not touching that. But that one, I'm not gonna touch that. But but it was dope. It kept it real. Again, what this did was made it to where I believe any billionaire or anybody who has the drive can go do this in real life. I'm about to swat something else away, so if I see it...
It was a fucking novel.
It was a novel. But, dude, and then when they finally get them, obviously Batman spoils it. Good always triumphs over evil. I love the conclusion. In the cast, I looked him up on IMDb to see who it was. In the cast, he is simply known as the unseen Arkham prisoner. But when you see his face, you hear that fucking laugh, you automatically know... Bro, Jay exists.
Exactly.
He's here.
Go.
No, I'm just saying, I like that they touched on the unseen people, but dude, it's all gonna lead back to Joker.
It's gonna lead back to Joker.
He's the main guy.
Exactly, because there's a yin and the yang.
Yeah,
and then in social media, when we're waiting for this fucking movie to come out, it's here. Enjoy it, people. But they were like, this universe doesn't have a Joker. This universe doesn't have a Joker. Don't you fucking tell me that. Which I'm glad Reese, whatever your name is, did it for us.
Yeah, dude. I agree. I did have a conversation with some other people about
Jesus.
I know. Finally got it. About prequels, sequels, remakes, about how we don't like them. And I understand. Somebody had asked me, he's like, how do you feel about them redoing so many Batmans, redoing so many Jokers? I was like, bro, I can't hate none of it. I have liked. I have loved others. I have loved some, liked most. Jokers and Batmans.
George Clooney over there.
So you shut
sorry.
The mush. I fucking hate that movie. I don't include it.
So you said Joker?
Schwarzenegger, really? He could have been Bane at his prime. Okay,
bro,
I'm just gonna point that out.
They could have been a lot with that movie.
But anyway, them redoing it, I'm happy with it. I like Robert Pattinson. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, what the movie, he's a Twilight fan. I really didn't give a shit for him. But then when Twilight, he's Team Edward, whatever the fuck he was. But I really didn't care for him at that time. But when I saw him in Good Times, that changed his whole look for me. I was like, bro, this guy got range and he can fucking do anything.
Yeah.
He's Lighthouse was dope. I think he even there's a song that's playing in the movie, and I think it's him singing it too. So he's like an all-around talented person.
Bro, he's awesome. He did
really, really good, bro.
He said he read a shitload of comics, of course, online about bats and
obviously this is a point of view from Batman fans, but as a critic, I will say the theme song was a hit. It was a miss for me. It won't be the animated Batman. It won't be Christopher Nolan's Batman theme song. It just like once it started going, it was just in your face. Like that's what it felt like. You were just hitting the wall when you saw this dude coming. That was kind of a hit for a miss for me. Yeah, like, but other than that, dude, I really don't have nothing bad to say about this film.
For me,
he did look like the lead singer to My Chemical Romance. I thought that was funny.
For me, it was some parts where when he was talking, which he didn't do the raspy boy.
Oh yeah.
And then my boy went through some doors, and he was walking a lot. But you know, Batman come to the roof. That motherfucker come to the shadows kicking ass. That motherfucker walked in and shit. You know me.
Yeah, any Batman.
You know me.
The shows, the movies, anything. Like
that motherfucker would creep up in the background.
He never came to the front door. He never came to the doors. He was always on the
He was still new, brand new.
Yeah, that's what I showed for me. That he was still inexperienced and he was still figuring himself out. So I got to give it like kudos to him for sure.
Yeah.
I think I give it 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up. We're excited. I say every 10 years, 15 years, just throw another Batman movie out there. Throw another 20 years, throw another one. But now we got this. Sure. Yeah, now we got this one. There's going to be more to come. So yeah, I think we're going to get a lot more Batmans. I think we're going to get some more characters that we don't hardly see, like the Mad Hatter, freaking even the Clock King. I like the Clock King. You like. How the Clock King gonna beat your ass?
Dude, the Calendar Man, the Polka Dot Man, the fucking
what's his name? Zaz?
Zaz. Victor Zaz. Zaz was dope. There's a lot of unknown people that are there, but they were actually violent and crazy in their own thing. Like, so I would love to see what this guy, because again, he's getting ready to attack Joker now.
Yeah.
So, but I hope he brings in more not well known characters, because I would love to see what he did. Because with the Penguin, he did a phenomenal job. With the Riddler, he did a fucking amazing job. Yeah, I love Riddler.
Because you still got the Penguin out there. Of course, Riddler's still alive. Yeah. But Penguin's out there. Barely coming back.
Yeah, so now he's in, like she said, it's going to be a grab for power, and it's going to be bloody.
Dude, I would love to see Clayface.
Oh, dude.
I was thinking about Croc, but Clayface would be the shit. There's a whole story.
There is
acting,
a whole story.
This guy acting.
Yeah, dude, there's this whole thing about it. Like, bro, Clayface is, oh my God, like his whole thing too is just tragic. I love his shit. I love to see that. And anybody else, dude, like even Doctor Strange, they're Doctor Strange and all that.
We already know about the Ra's al
Ghul and all that. Yeah, of course, it's been done. But like I those unknown ones, man, those little people. Oh, dude, you know what I would like to see? I'm gonna fucking throw it out there. I would love to see Anarchy, bro. Like he was a young kid. Yeah. Just going against what society stood for, but he was like a force to be fucking reckoned with. I would love to see him in a fucking movie by now, you know?
Yeah.
I would love to see that. Or dude, they were doing it. I kind of got that feeling from it too. Hush. Hush was a psychotic motherfucker too. If y'all know who Hush is.
Yeah, the real one, not the cartoon.
Yeah. Like, if you see that one is like, he's a fucking crazy villain too. I would love to see him in a film finally, him to get some justice. For recommendation, I would have to recommend Good Times, because again, that turned my whole view of Robert Pattinson for me.
Well, I'm gonna have to do Pattinson, like I said, Good Times, Lighthouse. But there's that one when he plays that preacher with Tom Holland, The Devil All the Time.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
It's the Jesus.
And he plays a preacher.
He's like a. It's a real mess. It's a real bad movie. But
it just shows you again.
It's real good though.
How, somebody with a little bit of power can abuse it.
Yeah, he's the asshole with that one. But that's my recommendation.
That's dope.
2 thumbs up. Go see it.
For the Riddler, he came out in. I know him from There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood. He was a twin.
For Catwoman.
Looper. He came out in Looper.
For Catwoman, Kimmy. That's the new one that she has blue hair. And she's like an encryptor for like. Kimmy, that was good.
I say First Class. She was like.
She was in there too. So she's already been kind of like in the superhero world.
She's been around.
And then I don't have anything for Colin Farrell.
SWAT.
Oh my God! All the shit that
movie. Bullseye is fucking the devil.
Oh my God! That's even worse. That's even worse.
So he was like, I gotta get this right.
And he did. He fucking did badass, dude. Yeah,
straight up. And oh yeah, for Jim Gordon.
Oh, bro.
Love that guy. He
Dude.
was good. I love him.
Yeah,
He's
the
a good
new Jim
actor.
Gordon, I liked him. Yeah, he was pretty fucking.
Come on, man. Hit me.
Dude, for going up and hitting Batman in the dude, he has some balls.
He
bro.
did, man.
I liked it.
I love that part where he's like he's got knocked out and they're waking him up and he's just surrounded. He's like,
dude,
get off
get the
me.
fuck off me, like because they try to
And that boy
unmask
tried
him.
to, and he's like, bitch.
Dude, it was just dope, dude. I loved it. I was engaged through the whole thing, so I go recommend it, guys. When you go check it out, let us know what you thought about the film. Let us know what you thought about this video down below in the comments. All our Instagrams are on there. Go let us know. Oh, and go follow my Instagram for sure. All of our Instagrams for sure. But make sure you go follow my Instagram because there was a random pop up in Dallas that I actually got to go see the Batmobile. So that was
I wish I would have see that shit.
And shout out to the
Officer
Martinez, the most corrupt cop, but he wasn't.
I'm pretty sure he was corrupt.
He was the
I was like,
cleanest.
where's Montoya? That's what I was looking. Where's Montoya? Where's fucking
Montoya? You killed my father.
No,
Parents
remember
and I.
Montoya and fucking the main cop, the other fucking cop, the fat ass. Fuck.
That guy, but I don't.
I'm a Batman fan, right?
Yeah, exactly. But dude, go check it out. Like, subscribe, share, hit that little bell to let you know every time we upload, so you can keep up to date with us, guys. All right.
Yes.
And always remember, stay rebellious.
Woo!
Oh, I forgot to mention this. Dude, is this an introduction to Bane coming out? Because there's a part where he took a double barrel shotgun to the chest and he's literally dying. Selena Kyle is getting strangled and he has to save her. He reaches into his pouch and he pulls out this little pin that
It's real fast.
It's real fast. You gotta pay attention to it. And there's a little special section in his suit that is specifically designed to inject this pin. Everybody around us is saying adrenaline or something to get him going, but he
We thought it was Joker's blood.
when he goes, but he rages out and he damn near kills the person that is strangling Selena Kyle. I say that's an introduction to Venom. That is an introduction to Bane. So are we expecting a new Bane? Because the Bane that we had in Christopher Nolan's was amazing. I loved it. I didn't need the hoses, but this is gonna give us the old school Bane with the hoses and all that.
I think so too.
So is that? Leave your
Big
comments below. What you
motherfucker.
think,
I'm ready
dude?
for it.
Pay attention to it. It's a quick in and out when he fucking injects himself, but it's green. I'm telling you, it's green. I'm gonna look. Hopefully, I found an image of it somewhere because somebody else is probably talking about it. But that has to be it, dude.
It's not my Venom.
And it's not Eminem's Venom.
Hey, and the real show of the show, the real son of the show is the Bat Dog.
He's a bad dog. All right, guys.
Woo!
Stay rebellious. Till next time.